What is good, Cardi people? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Bobbalambeats. I thought we'd take a little bit of a break from the vlogs, get back to the commentary, some rap news. It's been a little bit dry, I'm not gonna lie, but now we finally got some on Polo G, a highly requested artist to talk about, but honestly, he's just never in any beefs or drama or anything, so it's really hard to talk about him. Except for the time that he got in a little scuffle with Aiden Ross over like a sus joke and he got mad about it for no reason. But anyway, now he's beefing with Murda Beatz, who is a producer that came up with the Migos back during their like mixtape times. He started collaborating with Smoke Perp and then pretty much everyone at some point, even Drake. I feel like he's taken a little bit of a step back from the industry, just a little bit, not working with people as much as he grew his own name, because at this point he's almost like an artist with the amount of fame he's gotten, whereas most producers are kind of like behind the scenes, aren't in the public eye. And it looks like he's doing the same shit now again, beefing with rappers. Good shit, Murda, especially if you're just trying to get your check. Just to get started, essentially Polo G a couple weeks ago dropped a song, Rapstar. It's gone #1 on the Hot 100 Billboard. I think it has some more accolades, such as being like the only artist other than Drake as a male to have a #1 single in consecutive weeks. I don't know what it is. I don't really care for the Billboard that much, other than first week sales, and even that I don't care about too much unless I'm arguing with someone about a song or album being trash. But anyway, to get right into it, essentially Murda Beatz posted on his Instagram story and his homies, like his team, claiming that he had songwriting credit, or at least somewhat credit, on this Rapstar song, whereas Polo G was not having any of that, saying that he wrote it all and there's only 2 producers. But on Murda Beatz' Instagram story, he claimed, "Proud of this song we made a couple years ago and now it's a global hit. Original creators always get credited on songs even if remade. Nothing but love." Which kind of tells you where this argument is going, and that maybe Murda played some sort of part a couple years ago in the beat, or at least the songwriting, and maybe Polo G didn't want to drop the song at the time, but then he revisited that same concept of a song to drop this year. And so no matter how much of a contribution Murda Beatz had, even if it was just a few words or a couple lines, he still should be credited as a songwriter. In fact, he is, as he shows in his next Instagram story, the official Spotify songwriting credits. He is listed, as well as many other songs such as Nice for What and Butterfly Effect that are also on this same Instagram story, and another 184 songs, I guess. But then again, Polo G did not like this whatsoever. And by the way, just so y'all know, if you're a songwriter or you have any sort of credit on songs, you are supposed to get a check, some sort of royalty for the songwriting, or mechanical royalties, publishing. There's a bunch of things that go into the royalty splits of music that a lot of people just don't realize. It's not just like you drop a song and the artist gets all the money. In fact, they don't even get 20% even most of the cases, unless they're like relatively independent and whatnot. But Polo G snaps back saying, okay, Rapstar that's currently on YouTube was only produced by Einer and Cinco. Not only that, but you know damn well ain't no dude help me write shit. So for Murda and his camp to keep posting that shit is lame as hell. Well, some specific fact that he kind of listed in this Instagram story is Rapstar that's currently on YouTube was only produced by Einer and Cinco. Well, what about the other platforms, Polo? Or are you trying to misdirect the argument? You're kind of throwing some other facts in there of very specifics, because a lot of times, and this happens with like Lil Uzi Vert on Do What I Want and some others, where they'll put out a different mix of the song on the music video the way the artist wanted it, whereas on other streaming platforms there's like a cleaner mix and master for the mainstream that'll listen to the song on Spotify playlists and whatnot. But in conclusion, Polo G essentially says he doesn't have a writer, or the only other people that collaborated with him were the producers on the song, Einer and Cinco, not Murda. And to be honest, I don't even think Murda even cares about the credit, like as in the clout of it. I think he just wants his money. As the #1 single, this is probably generating millions and millions of dollars every single month at the top level like that. It's definitely up in the millions though. But if Murda had some sort of contribution a long time ago and he knows he deserves that check, I'd be saying the same shit on my Instagram story too. Plus, he's got the connections. If he has the proof, he would have gotten on that Spotify songwriting credit, and Polo G couldn't do anything about it. And just so y'all know, for Murda to claim that he's a songwriter of the song doesn't necessarily mean that he wrote any lyrics, because I know a lot of people think Polo G writes all of his songs, and he very well may write most of them. I know for a fact that a lot of artists, most artists, maybe even if all of the biggest artists do not write their own music. I've legit heard reference tracks copy and pasted with just a few minor changes, like somebody is copying off your homework. He just wrote his name on it differently in a different font. A lot of these artists don't write their songs, so it's definitely believable that Polo G would have songwriters. I would not put it past him, nor do I even care. Like, it's not a bad thing. Like, he probably got other shit to do. He's out here with Aiden Ross getting hit from the back. But as I was saying before, with Murda Beatz claiming he's a songwriter, doesn't necessarily mean that he wrote anything. A lot of the times, I think even most of the times, producers are listed as songwriters because they wrote the composition of the song, aka the beat or instrumental, and the artists and producers split that based upon their contribution. Not to mention, sometimes producers literally be writing straight up songs because they wrote the beat, so they kind of have ideas for you how to come on it. Pause. And so yeah, I mean, if Murda G, I said Murda G, that's like if Murda Beatz and Polo G had a baby, but not. If Murda Beatz has the credit on Spotify Artist, the official source, or maybe some more information will come out and Polo G is right, but for now, just give Murda Beatz his money and the clout, I guess. Everybody likes a #1 single plaque in their hallway. I know I do for, you know, a whole lot of Bob. But now I gotta head out. By the way, I'm in the Airbnb. This is my last day in LA. See me on No Jumper if you haven't already, all right? Hopefully I didn't do anything too sus or too whack where I get canceled again, all right? Let me know in the comments whose side you want, Polo G, Murda Beatz. Make sure to like and subscribe to join the Bob gang if you with it. Peace out, Cloudy people. Know what I'm saying?